Welcome friends, welcome to Gautam Snaps. This is my first venture, and I have embarked on on sharing some thoughts and views with the youngsters like this. This is not something for the hardcore photographers. Wildlife photography, the craze is now sweeping all over the world, and aspirants, youngsters are all intend to be great photographers. But what makes a great photographer? This is something you must have innate passion for nature, and whenever you are contributing you are clicking some pictures, you are contributing for the cause of conservation and protection of nature. So taking utmost care of nature and focusing on conservation issues must be of your utmost importance and utmost priority. And the youngsters, this is a very small suggestion for you, and I am just sharing my experience and thoughts with you. That is, there must be some intricacies and the technicalities are in place there, but above all, you must concentrate on frames, try to find out the story of the surrounding, and try to put that very story into the perspective, into your frame, to make it a narrative. That's the narrative, that's the best part of wildlife photography. It's the interacting with the wild atmosphere and the behavioral pattern of the wild traditions across the length and breadth of the country, and of course all over the world. Whoever is taking up this very passion, pursue it with Catholic zeal and utmost devotion, and there leads the success way, and this paves the way for success. I'm not telling that each and everyone, all the greenhorns will be celebrated photographer one day, but let aside being great photographer, just to zero in on your works. That's important. Why are you clicking photograph? Wildlife. Why are you pursuing wildlife? That's because you are passionate, so passionate about nature and conservation and protection of the wild animals in the wild habitats. But you must be very much aware of this very fact that wildlife doesn't exist only in the protected lands, in the national parks, in the sanctuaries, in the bioreserves. Most of the wildlife exists beyond the boundary of the protected areas. So before taking up the gears and going for random clicks, try to be prudent, judgmental, and assess the situation before taking any shots, because random clicking won't lead you to anywhere. What I would like to say that you have to be painstaking discipline and devotion to the cause, and there are different fields of works. Whatever fields someone is choosing, bird photography, someone is underwater photography, and there are several genres of photography. But whatever you do, focus on your work and try to be honest with your clicking, and above all, wherever you go, give it the utmost importance to not to destroy the wild environment. Wildlife photography must be knowledge based. What I would like to say that I have from my personal experience noticed legion of photographers who have a wealth of knowledge on technology and all other technicalities. What I would like to say, technicalities, but without the knowledge of the species you are going to click and the habitat you are in and all other related aspects. If you are not aware of these things, your wildlife photography is, I must say, is incomplete. So clicking must be based on knowledge. Why are you clicking? Just question yourself. Why are you clicking? Somebody's there are in social medias. If you go through the social media posts, there are try a dozen posts on different species. Take example of tigers. Thousands and millions of photos have been taken on tigers. What are you giving me? What are you contributing? So, whatever you click must be sure of the fact, and you should be, and you have to be, that your clicking is related to knowledge of the fact you are clicking on, and your photo, whatever you have clicked, if it elects a person, if it's a morbid person, pensive, who is in pensive, in vacant mood, and lifts up his spirit, that will be your best reward. I am not going to say each and everyone is going to paint the city right. It's not possible for everyone. So, explore your own limitations and try to be a very knowledgeable person on field, and obviously you must know the technicalities and all other related factors of your career. That's very essential, but that comes at the later stage. First, go through the books on wildlife related issues, and the books on birds, books on marbles, books on whatever interest. So focus on knowledge-based photography, and if you focus on knowledge-based photography, you will be able to inculcate some kind of message. The message is to protect our mother nature, conservation and protection of all species, because each and every day some species are getting endangered, some are getting extinct. So it will be your utmost priority to prioritize the fact that you are be honest to you have to be honest to yourself that I'm devotedly, in unbiased way, contributing for wildlife photography, and if your click contributes and helps the scientists, the experimenters, that will be of immense importance, and there lies your success. If anybody looks at your picture and says, wow, this is a great picture, it's a great print, it lifts up my morbid spirit, that will be the best reward you can aspire for at the end of the day. Let me wind up by saying, visit my website www.gautamsnaps.com. There will find some techniques that have been used to frame compost frames, and there are stories, related stories through which you may have some inkling of the atmosphere and the condition and the situation in which the shots were taken, and I have tried to instill a sense of responsibility and the message not to disturb the wildlife in any manner, keep distance, safe distance, and observe the behavior of the creatures in the wild, and they will oblige you if they are not threatened, if they not feel disturbed. They will give you the best approach you can ever imagine. If you go through, have a look at my frames that I have clicked in different bioreserves and sanctuaries and national parks across the length and the breadth of this country. It is a great country. It's very much rich in biodiversity. And the related stories, the photo galleries and the stories, there are the aspects, and these, if you get benefited by the stories and the related information and the other things, other aspects, I think it will be my great reward in this sense. More to say, there are other things, that there are some pictures running on the slides. and go through that pictures and let me know your feedback regarding these shorts and the stories. How do you like it? Please visit my website www.gautamsnaps.com, and to let you know that I am on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. So comment, share and like my page, and above all share this video. Okay, there are more in the pipeline in the coming days. Okay, for now that's all. Okay, so as of now let me call it a day. Bye friends, we'll be meeting again on the next video.